All right, guys, so it is Friday. That means all the content has come out, the 7th inning program, the new event, and for this video, most importantly, the roster update. That's what we're going to do. We're going to take a look at the roster update, see who went up, down, diamond, gold, whatever. The last roster update was terrible, so I'm really hoping that this one can make up for it. I had a lot of predictions this week. I really think there are multiple golds that could make it to a diamond, so I'm really hoping that somebody gets it. But just a side note, I will be streaming today, twitch.tv/Cougs46. I'll probably be live around 1:30 to 2 o'clock p.m. Pacific, and I'm going to be grinding out all of the 7th inning program. I'm going to get the boss later on today, so I should be live for probably, I would say, 7 to 8 hours. So it's going to take a while, but if you're looking for some MLB The Show content to watch while you're grinding yourself, feel free to come over to twitch.tv/Cougs46. But anyway, we're going to jump into the roster update. I have not seen anything on Twitter. I'm totally blind going into this, so we're just going to go ahead and do it. So I'm going to go ahead and hit roster update, and then I got to hit R1 3 times because I like to go by pitchers and then position players. All right, so I'm on the update. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, and yeah, okay, cool. We're good. All right, let's take a look at starting pitching. Gerrit Cole went from an 87 to an 89. He got a 2 overall jump. Wow. +2, +3, and +2 to all 3 of the first per 9s. All right, so Gerrit Cole's killing it, bro. Justin Verlander also up to an 89, +3 to hits per 9, +1 to strikeouts per 9 with a +2 to walks per 9. Steven Strasburg up to an 87, +2 to hits per 9, +1 to strikeouts and walks per 9. Mike Clevenger, I thought this guy had a chance to get there. I feel like, he's kind of on the rise, and this is kind of what I expected more than him going diamond. I expected him to maybe get an upgrade to an 84, +1 to hits per 9, and +2 to strikeouts per 9. Hyun-Jin Ryu is no longer a diamond. Wow. He went down quick, 85 to an 84. He lost 1 point to hits per 9 and -2 to Ks per 9. So that should mean if somebody went from diamond to gold, somebody probably went from gold to diamond. So I'm curious who it might be. Madison Bumgarner got a strikeouts and walkouts per 9 upgrade, but stayed at an 83. Same with Luis Castillo, staying at an 83. Jack Flaherty having an incredible season. He's up to an 83 now, a mid-tier gold, +4 to hits per 9 and +5 to walks per 9. James Paxton up to an 81 with a +2 to his hits per 9. Sonny Gray up to an 81, +4 and +2 to hits and Ks. Ryan Yarbrough, okay, so I did have this guy going gold in my prediction, and he has made it. All right, +1 to hits per 9 and +4 to walks per 9. So Ryan Yarbrough, definitely well-deserved there. Matthew Boyd, 81 down to an 80, -3 to the hits per 9 and -14 to the home runs per 9. That's a lot on the home runs. Jose Barrios down to an 80. He lost 4 to strikeouts per 9. Yu Darvish up to a gold. Okay, so I was curious. I didn't know if I was ready to pull the trigger on Yu Darvish or not going gold yet, but he has had a definitely better season than in the past, so I'm saying it's deserved. +1 to the strikeouts per 9 and +4 to the walks per 9. So good for Yu Darvish, man. Lance Lynn also up to an 80. It's about time. This guy's been kind of on the border for like the entire season, it feels like, but he is up to an 80 with a +2 to hits per 9. Mike Soroka up to a gold. Let's go. Attaboy. Mike Soroka got a +8 to the stamina, +3 to the hits per 9, +4 to the walks per 9, and a +15 to the clutch. He's definitely deserving of that 80 overall gold. Lucas Giolito went to a gold, +2 to the hits per 9, +1 to the strikeouts per 9, and +3 to walks per 9. Okay, so we had a lot of guys like go gold this week for pitchers, and this is just starting pitchers, so this is going to be probably a big update. Kyle Hendricks went from a gold down to a silver, 80 overall down to a 79. He lost 3 to the hits per 9, so sucks for him. Andrew Heaney up to a 79, +4 to strikeouts per 9, attaboy. Joe Musgrove staying at a 77. Julio Teheran up to a 77, +4 to strikeouts and home runs per 9. Joey Lucchesi up to a 76. Anthony Descalafini up to a 76 as well. Steven Matz up to a 76. Luckily, we have his golden angel in the outfield, so we don't have to worry about this. Mikey F. I can never say his name right, so I'm not even going to attempt. Up to a 76. Max Fried up to a 75. Okay, this guy had a chance to get there for sure, so I don't think I talked about him in my video, though, but he's definitely a guy that I looked at. Jay Happ up to a 75. John Means up to a 74, the lone Orioles All-Star. And that's probably everything we really care about. So that was a pretty big upgrades or a pretty big update to the starting pitchers. That's just the first set of dudes. Let's go ahead and take a look at relief pitchers now. Seth Lugo up to an 81. He got a +4 to hits per 9 and a +1 to walks per 9. Okay. Andrew Miller down to an 80. Luckily, we got his signature series because his live series continues to go down. -4 to hits per 9 and -7 to walks per 9. Diego Castillo up to a 79 with a +1 to strikeouts per 9. Giovanni Gallegos up to a 79. +4, +6 to hits and strikeouts per 9 with a +5 to walks and home runs per 9. Will Harris staying at a 78, so he did get a hits per 9 upgrade, but it wasn't enough to get him to a gold. Wow, I'm surprised he's still at a 78. John Brebbia up to a 78 as well, +3, +2 to hits and Ks per 9. Trevor May up to a 77 with a +10 to his hits per 9. Nick Anderson up to a 75, +5 hits per 9, +4 strikeouts per 9, and a +4 walks per 9. Okay. Chris Davinsky down to a 75, lost 15 to his home runs per 9. Chris Martin up to a 73. Familia down to a bronze. Julio Urias down to a bronze with the position change. And that is going to do it for relievers. Now let's go ahead and take a look at closers. Kirby Yates up to an 86, so he got even more of an upgrade to his strikeouts per 9, +3 to walks and home runs per 9, so he's still going up. There we go. We got one. A diamond. I actually predicted this one, and I got it right. +2 to hits and walks per 9. Felipe Vazquez up to an 85. Definitely well-deserved right there. Attaboy. So we got a new diamond, thank goodness. Edwin Diaz down to an 82, -3 to the hits per 9, +1 to the strikeouts per 9, and then -3, -6 to walks and home runs. He's having a rough go over there in the New York Mets stadium in the New York Mets uniform. Will Smith down to an 82. He lost 2 to hits and walks per 9 and lost 7 to home runs per 9. Yeesh. Liam Hendricks up to an 81 with a +4 to the walks per 9. Taylor Rogers up to a gold. Kind of sucks, man. This guy was good to have in BR. He was definitely a nice BR card, being a silver lefty. So that kind of blows. So he's up to a gold now, but he got that +1 hits per 9 upgrade. Michael Givens up to a 76 with a +4 to hits and Ks, but a -11 to home runs. Hansel Robles, 74. And that is going to do it for the pitching. All right, so Felipe Vazquez went diamond, and Hyunjin Ryu went gold. All right, moving on to catcher. So JT Realmuto definitely deserved some sort of upgrade, especially to the hitting. He got +7 power versus righties and a +2 to power versus lefties and +8 to reaction, and is still only at an 84. He has a chance to get diamond at some point, maybe in the next update if he continues to play really well. But he definitely needed that upgrade. So I'm okay with him still being at an 84, but he definitely is on the rise. Yasmani went down to an 82, +5 to discipline, but lost 5 and 6 against righties. Mitch Garver, oh my God, 75 to 80? That is a huge jump. Jesus Christ. I was looking at Mitch Garver in the update thinking, oh, he might go up to a 77, 78. A 5 overall jump? Oh my God, look at the power on this card. Yo, this card's better than Gary Sanchez. This card is straight up better than Gary Sanchez now. Oh my God. I wish I could get him for Angel in the outfield. Anyway, Wilson Ramos up to an 80. Well-deserved. This man got friggin' gypped out of a Player of the Month card. He definitely needs this upgrade to an 80 overall gold for sure. Will Smith up to a 77, +11, +10 against righties. James McCann staying at a 76. And Victor Caratini up to a 71. Man, I am shocked at that Mitch Garver upgrade. That is crazy. Anyway, moving on to first base. Freddie Freeman staying at an 89, but he lost 14 contact against lefties. Got +1, +4 against righties. I'm surprised he stayed at an 89. Carlos Santana +10 and +16 against lefties with a -3 to his vision, going up to an 84, so he's 1 point off of being a diamond now. Paul Goldschmidt is no longer a diamond. Wow. Okay. -8, -11 to the contact. He did get +9 to the power against lefties, though, but he has lost his diamond status. Pete Alonso up to an 84. More power increases, man. +4 and +3 to the power. The power continues to go up almost every update. Matt Olson, definitely a guy that I was looking at. I didn't think he would get diamond, though. I thought he would get some sort of upgrade, but he got +11 to his contact versus righties with -8 to his power versus righties, -8, +5 against lefties. Okay. Josh Bell staying at an 83. He lost 13 to contact against lefties, but he did get a +4 to power against righties. Jose Abreu, Thank you. Definitely this was well-deserved. He needed to go gold at this point. I hope Tim Anderson goes gold as well. +7 to the contact versus lefties brings him all the way up to a 99 now. So good for Jose Abreu. He definitely needed that. Jesus, Joey Votto went to an 80. Joey Votto's a borderline silver. What is going on? -8 to contact, -6, -7 to power. Holy smokes. If you would have told me Joey Votto might have been a borderline silver at the beginning of the year, I wouldn't have believed you. Rhys Hoskins, damn, he went gold early in the year, and then he went back down to a silver, down to a 78. He lost some contact and lost a little bit of power. Miguel Cabrera, down to a 75. Dude, Miguel Cabrera is a borderline bronze. Oh my God, dude. -8, -4 to the power. Daniel Vogelback went down to a 74. Matt Adams down to a 73. Nate Lowe. Dude, this roster update is crazy. Derek Dietrich is down to a bronze now. -15 contact versus righties. Anyway, bro, this is a crazy update, and we're not even in a second base yet. Jose Altuve up to a 78. +5, +10 against lefties. Or did I say a 78? I meant an 88. My bad. +5, +10 against lefties. Okay. Whit Merrifield up to an 83. Major power or major contact change. +13 and -20. Colton Wong up to a 78, +13 contact against lefties. Jonathan Scope got +8 power versus lefties. Starlin Castro up to a silver, +8 and +17 against lefties. Kevin Newman up to a 76, pretty much hitting upgrades across the board, so good for him there. Wilmer Flores up to a 76, major upgrade to lefties, +10 and +11 with a +6 to vision as well. Jurickson Profar up to a 74, Adam Frazier, Kevon Biggio. All right, so none of these guys we really care about all that much. All right, third base, what do we got? Alex Bregman is up to a 91. Oh my God. +5, +8 on the contact, +6 to the power against lefties with a +4 to the discipline. Alex Bregman is incredible right now. He's the same overall as Nolan Arenado. That is wild. Arenado got +8 power versus righties, but did lose +4 contact against lefties. Anthony Rendon up to a 90, hitting upgrades across the board. Very well deserved. Probably the most underrated player in the entire major leagues. Definitely deserved all of those upgrades right there. Manny Machado down to an 86, +5, +10 contact and power against lefties. Suarez up to an 83 with a big-time power buff, +13, +5. That's going to be nice for Angel in the outfield. Dude has a crazy home run total. Justin Turner staying at an 83, but got hitting upgrades and downgrades all over. Eduardo Escobar, power upgrade, +7, +5. He's up to an 82. Josh Donaldson, +7 power against righties with a -10 contact versus lefties. Gio Urshela up to a 79, hitting upgrades to contact and power versus lefties. Yohan Moncada up to a 78, +5 contact against righties, but lost 7 to discipline. Hunter Dozier, +8, +11 to lefties. Okay, so he's staying at a 78, though. Kyle Seager still is 78 with a bunch of upgrades and downgrades there. Asdrubal down to a 73, -12 to contact versus lefties. Matt Carpenter down to a 73, -9 to his discipline. And Brandon Drury down to a 68 with a major contact nerf. All right, moving on to shortstop. Give me Tim Anderson going gold, please. You better do it to me. Francisco Lindor up to an 88, +13, +11 against righties. Attaboy. Xander Bogaerts got some hitting upgrades and downgrades, but staying at an 85. Got some contact, lost some contact. Didi at an 81, staying there. -11, -15 against lefties. Okay, but still at an 81. Marcus Semien still at an 81 with a contact versus righties boost, or a power versus righties boost. And Tim Anderson, there we go. We needed it. Thank you. Tim Anderson, +5, +10 against, or on the contact. -3 to the discipline, but he definitely needed to be gold, dude. He's just hitting way too well in 2019. He needed to be there. Corey Seager down to an 80, -7, -8 to the contact. Elvis Andrus down to a 78. Nick Ahmed up to a 78, +11 contact versus lefties. Aledmus Diaz staying at a 76, and that's all we really care about there. Outfield, JD Martinez, -8, +7 to contact, -8, +10 to power with +6 to vision. So he's got over or 100 or better against lefties on both contact and power. Juan Soto up to an 84, so he's now a borderline diamond. He's almost there. +9 to the power versus righties and -4 to power versus lefties. Angel in the outfield is getting kind of a boost. This is nice. Michael Brantley staying at an 83, +1 against righties with a -7 contact versus lefties. Yordan Alvarez up to an 83, +8, +7 against righties, +6 against lefties with a +11 to the discipline. Tommy Pham down to an 82, but he did get +13 contact versus lefties. He lost 16 power versus lefties, though. Brett Gardner up to an 81, so the Yankees got another gold, man. +13 power against righties. He's all the way up to an 81 now. Good for Brett Gardner, dude. Corey Dickerson up to a 79 with a +8 contact versus righties. Kyle Schwarber, a bunch of hitting upgrades except for discipline, brought him up to a 78. He got even more power against righties. Jock Peterson, even more power against righties, all the way up to 99 now, so he's up to a 78. Justin Upton down to a 75. I don't want to talk about it. Chris Davis is now a bronze. Wow. The 240 average king. This card is going to be insane in BR now. Like, this card, you already see a decent amount in BR because he's a silver. He's going to be insane now as a bronze. Oh, my God. And then Matt Joyce up to a 73. All right, center field, Mike Trout. So Mike Trout lost 12 contact against lefties, +10, +6 on the power. So hopefully that helps him in Angel in the outfield. I'm surprised his vision hasn't gotten changed, though. All right, 96 for Mike Trout, dude. Signature series are coming out at 99. Mike Trout's a damn 96. That is crazy. Ketel Marte up to a diamond. Definitely needs this. +5, +3 against righties. +4 to discipline. And a +26 to his arm accuracy. All the way up to an 86. That's good for Ketel Marte. He needed that diamond upgrade. George Springer up to stayed at an 85. Bunch of hitting upgrades and downgrades there. Starlin Marte up to an 84. He got a major fielding nerf, but he did get +2, +10 to contact, so he's now a borderline diamond. Kevin Kiermaier down to, or staying at an 81, -14, +15 to the contact. Lorenzo Cain, 81 down to an 80. Lost some contact and a little bit of power. Brian Reynolds up to a 78, +2 power against both sides. Adam Eaton staying at a 77. Contact changes there. Harrison Bader staying at a 76, still losing even more hitting. Brian Goodwin from the Angels up to a 75, +5, +2 against righties. Good for Brian Goodwin, man. He's having a pretty nice season for the Angels. Gerard Dyson with a 76 to a 75 downgrade. Victor Robles up to a 73, and that's where we're going to stop on there. And then right field, the final position, Christian Yelich out for the season, unfortunately. +5, +3 against righties, +3 to discipline, and +5 to his stealing. His stealing's now at 90. 93 overall. He definitely deserves that, man. I'm sad that Christian Yelich is out for the year. Cody Bellinger, 93. Wow. Cody Bellinger started the year at like an 80 or something like that. Jesus Christ. +3, -2 to contact, +2, +5 to power with +8 to vision. So he's going up quick. Mookie Betts up to a 91, +5, -6 to power with a +15 to discipline. Okay. Castellanos, he's gold. Definitely deserved to be there. Thank you. +6 to the power against both sides. He got the player of the month card. He needed to be a gold last week. Shohei Ohtani down to an 80, +3, -4 against lefties with a -10 power versus righties. Okay, but he's still at a gold. Austin Meadows up to a 78, well deserved. +4, +10 against, or for the power. Jorge Soler got even more power against righties and more against lefties, +8 against lefties. Aquino up to a 77. Thank God, dude. Look at the power upgrade, +13 and +4 with a +11 contact versus lefties, too. Thank goodness. Cole Calhoun staying at a 75, +2 against righties for power and lefties. Nomar Mazara staying at a 75. Jose Martinez down to a 74. Brandon Nimmo and Austin Slater. Bro, this was a crazy update. I think this update completely made up for the last one. Yes, we technically still have the same amount of diamonds. We lost 2 with Hyun-Jin Ryu and Paul Goldschmidt, but we got Felipe Vasquez and Ketel Marte. So this was a crazy update, man. So I'm excited for Angel in the outfield. Mike Trout got better. Eugenio Suarez got better. Juan Soto got better. So this is actually a pretty good update for Angel in the outfield. But anyway, guys, drop a thumbs up on the video if you enjoyed. Let me know if you were happy with this update. I know this was kind of a long video, but there was just a lot in this update, dude. It was crazy. It was overwhelming. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Remember, I will be live on Twitch tonight, so feel free to come stop by as I work on this program. Drop a thumbs up if you enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.